Hello and welcome. I'm NJYosh, and we're back in Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord with the War Sails module. So, we're just going to kind of continue this and continue the War Sails, I guess, storyline, quest line. Sure. We want to visit you. There was another update today, fixing a few things, making a few changes. One thing I did notice they changed is they stopped the XP for scouting while you're running, sailing around. I noticed that was coming up really fast.
Word spread fast among sailors. We seem to have made a bit of a name for ourselves with that victory off of Valvik. I have someone for you to meet.
So, you're the captain who thrashed those so-called sea hounds up north. I have a proposal that I hope would be of interest to a man such as you. I am Lahar of Quyaz on the Jade Sea. I am here because one of the great families of our city has been...
I am Lahar of Quyaz on the Jade Sea. I am here because one of the great families of our city has been having some troubles. The head of one branch, the Lady Fakta, has quarreled over her inheritance with her uncles. The elders of the town backed the uncles, so she took to the sea with her retainers and vowed to ravage their shipping.
How formidable of a foe is this Fakta?
The lady is good at her craft. Fakta has been sailing since she was a child. She always wears a sailor's cap, and underneath she is as bold as an egg. She persuaded her late father to take her to sea, so the story goes, by cutting off all of her long shining hair, lest it catch in the rigging. She has taken several Quyaz ships, and I would be reluctant to fight her alone.
What does this have to do with our quarrel with the Sea Hounds?
The Lady Fakta has reportedly joined up with these Sea Hounds, as pirates often band together. She has been prowling about the Gulf of Charas, taking Quyaz vessels. You wish to continue hunting Sea Hounds, do you not? Those would be good waters in which to hunt, and if you are going there, I would like to come with you and lend my assistance.
Father also traffics in captives with the Sea Hounds. She may have bought or held your sister at some point, or if not, at least she may be able to tell us more about the Sea Hounds' trade in slaves.
What will we gain by helping you catch her? If you wish to weaken the Sea Hounds, you may want to strike at their allies first, and of course the elders of Quyaz would be most happy to pay a handsome reward, of which you and Gunnar would receive your fair share. What will you bring on our hunt?
I have my loyal crew and the Swiftly Burda, outfitted with a ram, which I think you might put to good purpose. It would be especially useful if we encounter any slow but powerful ships that would be costly to take by boarding.
Let's go. It's weird that some of his dialogue was voiced. It seems like maybe the dialogue that leads you through the options, the required dialogue was voiced, but the other was not. All right. Gulf of Charas, huh? That's a ways. Okay. Ooh. No, we'll wait to get in fight until we're dealing with more of the intended enemies. Now, can I pop in here and do... Hang on. I just want to actually see. I'm really considering switching over from bow to crossbow. Like, the big disadvantage of crossbows are the lack of mobility when you're reloading, the fact that the best of them can't be used while you're on a horse. If I'm going to be doing a lot of ship combat, that's not really a concern. Alright, you have reached the Gulf of Charis. Winds whip across the waves, carrying dust from the deserts, and the visibility comes and goes. Lahar's ship keeps station several bow shots off your port side, and together you comb the seas for corsairs. Like them? I feel bad kind of like taking his ship, but oh well. I want to take the one with the ram. Alright, let's drop our sail. Oh no, let's not drop our sail since we're facing directly into the wind. Let's try a turn. I don't know that we're going to be able to get the wind out on our side here. I don't think I can hit him. Nope. Alright, spin around. Ineffective. Let's try come around again. I'm not gonna be able to get a broadside on him though. Alright, let's board. Not the most effective start to the battle here. At least I can tell them apart a little bit better. Alright, that was messy. That was very messy. Yeah, I know what I'm doing here. As far as how to search tutorials. Okay. So this seems like the more... Well, actually, they end up pretty even. I'm not sure it matters which way I go with these. Get some loot. All right. Pay more attention to the wind this time. Wind's not helping me. Let's try to get to the uphill side of him, or the upwind side of him, without running into my own ship here. Alright, you know what? I don't think that's going to work out. This is not going to be anything. Sounded real dramatic. Are we in a boarding action? Yes. I keep getting people my own people in front of me. Let me find a spot where I have a clear shot. feel like my opportunities for a decent shot are fewer, which is why I think I kind of want the crossbow so I can do more damage in those fewer opportunities. And also I can wait for the opportunity a little bit easier. So once I'm loaded, I can sit there and wait for the opening to show up. All right, do I have better equipment? That's better than mine. Get a little bit more piratey looking here, which I'm for. Ooh. All right, that's going to get a bit more serious. Let's work on the ship skills. All right, we're outnumbered here. And while I'm learning, I don't feel like I have a handle on ship combat tactics.
It looks like her ship took a lot of damage. Her crew must not have furled the sails properly before the accident, and now she's just limping along. Sink her!
Alright. Let's head for... This is very much a, hey, we want you to ram situation. Gotta judge this right. To intercept. That was a good hit. Nope, missed that. Alright, you know what? Board. Gotta judge the roll of the ship. ship passing by us right now. Are they boarding? Did they initiate boarding too? Yeah, alright. So fight our way across this one, onto that one. Okay. Oh, that went better. Ramming ship is fun.
What have you done? Do you know who I am? I have allies who will unthread your entrails from your guts and hang you with them from your own yard arm. I am queen of these waters, you fools. And those who practice piracy here without my permission end up chum to attract the sharks.
Big talk.
My lady, I am not a pirate. Rather, I am a man who has done many services for families such as your own in Quyaz. At present, I am working for your uncles. I do not know what they intend to do with you, although I do not expect that a town that lives on trade will deal leniently with piracy. Before we sail, however, I would like you to have a chat with my friend here. He wishes to know more about the Sea Hounds. He is seeking his sister, whom they have taken captive.
So, you are on contract to deliver me alive to Quyaz, are you? I can tell you this then. My lineage goes back to the founding of that city. And if you spill so much as a drop of my blood, your own shall be drained from your body like that of a horsefish. As for the Sea Hounds, they are my allies and servants, and I shall not betray them to you.
Kick her over.
How much are my uncles paying you anyway? I have a chest of silver set aside for occasions such as this, and I suspect I could pay you more than they will. They are stingy men. How much are my uncles paying you anyway? I have a chest of silver set aside for occasions such as this, and I suspect I could pay you more than they will. They are stingy men.
You tell me all you know. You tell me all you know about the Sea Hounds and their dealings with slaves.
Are you threatening me?
Unlike Lahar here, we have not shed our blood today merely for a part share of a ransom, or to boost our standing with the merchants of Quyaz. You are an ally of the Sea Hounds, and it serves us well to make an example of you. Your life is forfeit unless you tell us something we can use.
How do I know that telling you about the Sea Hounds will save my life?
If you speak truthfully, you will live.
Purig, a leader among the Sea Hounds? I'll speak straight here. It gnaws at my gut to hear that he is prospering from his treachery.
Okay. I feel like there's a dialogue bit that's missing there.
He acts as though the Sea Hounds have already crowned him their king. He demanded that I hunt for captives here in the south and sell them to him, promising to pay me with a huge store of silver that some new partners of his, a vile-looking gang of Vlandian pirates, hope to steal from the merchants of Omor.
We should get more information on this Omor silver. If we can stop these Vlandians, it would deal a great blow to Purig. And we could possibly find out more about this northern anchorage, his captives, and maybe your sister.
So, that information is worth something to you, is it not? If we add in that ransom I mentioned, is it enough to buy my life and my freedom?
You know my preference, my friend. If I bring her back to Quyaz, I will ensure that you get some of the credit. But perhaps you prefer good cold silver to goodwill.
No, it gets you your life, but not your freedom.
I accept your decision. Very well then.
Wow, that's a pile of points in charm. I feel like that was more than was supposed to be. There was supposed to be. No, I'll get there myself. I don't need to rush back. Sell some of that stuff. That doesn't seem as good as my bow. I mean, I do have a pretty good bow, but... I have more troops with me than I actually can take. Oh, I guess there's a difference between your land size and your crewed ship size. Alright, let's continue on with the story.
So, I have been making inquiries into what Father told us about these Vlandian pirates in Purig's employ, and their plan to steal the Sturgian silver. Several large warships have been sighted patrolling near Omor. I suspect that these are the Vlandians. Omor is linked to the Bialik Sea by a wide estuary. It would be easy for the pirates to sit there like spiders in a web and wait until the Sturgians despair of losing all their commerce and try to run the blockade. Then the Vlandians will snap up the ships and their treasure. I'm sure Puri could wreak a great deal of wickedness with his silver in his hands. And I would very much like to foil this plan of his.
Alright, I want to try to find... I really kind of want to try to get a crossbow. But a decent one. I mean, that's getting up there. The question is, do you have any bolts? I don't see bolts. Of course, this is a really good bow. That's frustrating. Okay. Never mind. Instead, I think we might... I guess we're just going to stick with bow for the time being. We are going to get a better bow, though. I don't need to be paying them. It's like... It really does feel like the Wanderers are just better. What does Managed Fleet get me? Okay. So we're looking in the 18,000 to buy ships. Okay. Let's go. Let's set out. I need to learn how to use the ships better before I worry about buying my own.
So,
Gonna be mostly hugging the coast. We do need to cross here, though. Got a storm coming up here, it looks like. Oh no. I don't have enough food. Get to a dock. Shoot. Oh, our morale's tanked. So I didn't worry about it because it said that he bought provisions.
Welcome to Omor, friend. Is that grizzled fellow with you coming up now? Is that my old comrade, Gunnar of Lagshofen? A bit grayer than I remember from the days when we stood together in the shield wall, facing Volbjorn's host. But, well, aren't we all? We received his letter a while back, about your run-in with Purig. Ha! That worm must have cursed like an old woman when he learned that his captives stole his ship. You two are making quite a name for yourselves. Not yet.
Okay.
As you know, our brotherhood does not fight before it's paid. See, the Omor merchants promised us a hoard of silver to protect their ships from the sea hounds, but it never arrived. I was sent down to learn what was going on, and I find the silver just sitting here, loaded onto a ship in the harbor, and the Sturgians are burning through it, paying their men double wages not to run off. Some Vlandian pirates were sighted in the estuary, and the Sturgians refused to venture out.
Pirates are scum. Let's just sail out and crush them.
Much as I would like to simply sail forth and bathe my sword in sea hound blood, my brotherhood has commanded me to do my best to ensure that the silver gets through safely. Listen, I've been watching these Vlandian blockaders and mulling over a plan. Their flagship has a lofty deck, and it would be hard to board, but it doesn't seem very maneuverable. I think we can hit them with a trick that can be deadly in estuaries. We will be upstream of them. I'll have the merchants here donate some leaky old vessel that they are about to scrap. We load it up with oil and pitch. Then we steer it towards the pirates, throw a torch in the hull, and jump.
Sounds good.
Good. Very good. With luck, the current shall carry it right into them, and they shall all merrily blaze up like a bonfire at a midwinter feast. The silver ship will make for the open sea, while the rest of us can have it out with any surviving sea hounds.
Listen though, we need someone to steer the fire ship. I'd do it myself, but my order wants me to stay close to the silver. I'd found a few volunteers who've offered to do it, but they keep sobering up.
Yeah, I'll steer it. All right. You row out with the Sturgian merchantmen following close behind you and make your way to the sea, but as you reach the estuary mouth, you see several ominous squat shapes blocking your passage to the open sea. Clearly, it is the Sea Hounds, and you'll either have to defeat them or hold them off long enough for your allies to make good their escape. Attack. We have really low morale, which is unfortunate.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Oh no, we're already... Thought we had missed that.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump. Jump now! You want your brakes to catch fire?
Okay, I'm not sure I needed to actually jump, but I tried. Okay, apparently I do, but I wasn't fast enough. Let's try again.
Once we get within range, their ballista will pelt us with fiery missiles. Avoid them. Even if they just hit the water, the flames will keep burning and can spread to our hull. When we get close, I will set fire to our ship and then we swim to shore.
Ooh, that was unfortunate. That was a direct hit on us. Another direct hit on us. Not doing as good avoiding the shots this time.
Our ship is ablaze. Get ready to jump.
That work. Nice.
Head for shore. There are a pair of horses waiting for us. We must ride quickly back to the Sturgian before the Sea Hounds can reorganize. There may be some...
Okay. Let's see what we got here. We'll just ride past that guy. That was a load of hog swallow. Getting a little bit of horseback archery practice in. It's weird to have so much like scripted content in the game.
Back aboard! Get on the ship!
That almost didn't work. All right. Reach the open seas by avoiding enemy ships. Don't see any enemy ships out there yet. Ooh, this thing turns pretty slow. Also feels very, very quiet in game. There's like no there's one. Like no sound when you're at this zoom level, or very little. There's the next enemy ship. Ooh, that was close. Right, we broke free of the ropes that he was trying to throw over us. He was trying to board. But we do not really want to get into a battle here. Okay, maintain some wind. I'm right at the edge of it here. Try to get past him as quick as I can. Whoa. Now what to do about this guy? Ouch. Not good. Hang on. I want to see something. I want to see what... if they have any information. Not really. Oh, that hurt. Well. That was successful anyway.
So, you did well with that fire ship. The silver is on its way to my order, and that bastard Purig will no doubt be much discomfited. You helped me out there, so let me see if I can now help you. Just before I set sail for Omor, my brothers and I had a visitor, a merchant named Salutas Cruzas, who said he was acting as ambassador for Purig. He wanted us to break our contract with Omor and ally with the Seahounds instead. He offered a great deal of money too, and more. We could share in Purig's grand plan of conquest. Well, first we would join the Seahounds in ravaging the coasts of Sturgia and Blandia, so that no ship would dare set sail on the Bialik Sea without paying us our due. Then Purig would raise an army out of the king's old enemies and take the Nordvig, and crown himself in Thronderlag and shower upon us lands and titles and anything else we might want. Well, some of my brothers listened to him, men who had fought against Volbjorn, to whom a fine meal of wealth seasoned with revenge sounded rather tasty. But the rest of us, we'd heard such promises before, and we had no wish to serve any king. Better to fight for gold. And if you want the gold to flow, you honor your contracts. Even if some fancy Caradian merchant comes along offering you the riches of the Seven Seas.
This must be the slave colony that Fada mentioned. Pirates value safe havens to build new ships. With an anchorage like that, Buri can have the sea hounds eating out of his hands. This must be the slave colony
okay.
that Fada mentioned. Pirates value safe
Why didn't you tell us
havens
this
to build
before the
new-
battle?
Come now. I couldn't have you dash off to hunt Quyaz before the silver got past the sea hounds. My brothers named me their emissary, you see. And we diplomats need to be crafty.
I piloted a fire ship. I think you owe me more than just information.
So, I need to get this silver safely to harbor. But after that, I shall request permission from my order to fit out a ship and sail to Ulstercan to join your hunt. I'm not saying I owe you anything, mind. But those bastards did try to take our money. And all Quyaz's talk about gold and riches made me think that I wouldn't mind taking one of his ships and having a rummage through his holds. Ha ha ha!
You'll get your share of Crucis's ill-gained wealth, never fear.
I shall see you shortly in Ulstercan then.
Okay. Alright, first of all, let's get about 30 grain, get some fish, and a few meat as well. And let's just, for the heck of it, look at what they've got. They've got in the range, in the... Yeah. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. What they've got in the way of ranged options. They've got bolts, but no crossbows.
I'm waiting for more news. Soon, I may have more to tell you.
Okay. Is that all? I don't know why I just left the port to immediately go back in. Alright. So it is just return to... Turn to Ulstercan, I guess. Let's just try talking to him one more time just to make sure. Wait. How do I get in there? I keep trying to hit shift to sprint. There it is.
I'm waiting for...
Okay. Yep. Alright. So we sail. Yeah, fine. Take me straight back.
Good to see you. Believe it or not, I mean that. I've been looking for you.
Ah. You escaped. Where's my brother? What
Calm
happened?
down now. I'll tell. What scum, eh? I escaped. One of his men, a little guiltier than the rest. I know where he is now. But in return, I will have the pleasure of killing. You can't. Splendid. But I have a few things to do. There is a hideout near this city. Of course.
Alright, well, that's going to be the kind of the standard main quest bit. Now, the problem is I don't have any troops to take in with me. I do not have an army. Ooh. Alright, I don't want to take the hit on morale, so we will tell your soldiers they should rely on their own strength instead of magic. Increase your reputation for being fearless. We need some troops. And now we need to get them some experience. That feels like suicide to run them straight into a hideout. There's no bandits around here? Oops. There's another hideout. There's some looters. Can we catch up to them slowly? Ooh, there's a bigger batch of looters. Alright. I only have recruits. This is not a guaranteed win. See what we can do about decreasing their numbers. Okay, I'm okay with like those couple heading up for my my troops. They should be able to handle 2 or 3 at a time. Ouch.
After me! Hold fire!
Attack! That's what I wanted. Not trying to do this without looking at my keyboard and missing. Hey, have you met my friends? Now, stupidly, I really should have let more of my troops fight. Let's see. Ooh. I think we're gonna go crossbowmen right now. I can get 10 crossbowmen. I mean, that'll be a pretty decent force. Am I slower than everyone here? I think I am. Ah. Can I stay close enough to engage before they win the battle? I don't think I can. Oop. Yep, I can help.
Charge!
I don't think any of my troops are getting experience from this. Man, I need a faster horse. Alright, we did it! Hurrah! Okay. That was a waste of time. Well. Oh, wait. Huh? What? Oh, I minimized it, not. Took them. Alright, we need to deal with some of our over capacity. Oops, didn't mean to. Nope, nope, nope. Reset. There we go. There we go. We'll take those highborn youths. Try to catch these looters, get some more experience. No.
Bowman! Infantry, move! Warriors, move! Infantry, move! Bowman, move!
Getting a weird echo effect. I don't know if that's because of the mountain.
Footmen, forward! Archers, forward! Soldiers! Advance! Footmen! Kill them all!
Excellent. We're going to end up with an all-archer army somehow. Wait a minute. Oh, no, I can't just give it to the troops? Okay. Start heading back. Let's take this on if we can. This is going to be a bit more of a challenge. More difficult troops, possibly mounted. All right. That's what I need to get rid of that. Okay, good. Oh, interesting. Seems like this is much bigger. Alright, since these guys might be mounted, we're going to pull back here. Only one of them's mounted.
Infants, follow me!
Nope, not what I want. Not what I wanted.
Hold your ground! Make a shield wall!
Take a little bit of time off from the game, and you forget what all the controls do. Oh, I do not have a fast enough horse for this. Alright, let's head back up the hill.
Infantry! Move to enemy! Archers, give them hell!
Oops. We lost most of our troops here, and I'm also very hurt. That maybe was too large of a fight for me to take on this early on. No, I don't want the looter. Oh well. What that is telling me is I really, really need a better horse. Okay. That's a better horse. Oh, you know what? I should really wait in town and heal up a little bit. We should really recall you. Not terribly afraid of even odds with some looters. Ooh, terrible weather.
Everyone!
Can't hardly see here. Now, are troops strong enough to go in for the hideout? Maybe. Ah. We gotta get our health back up, though. Oh, and we gotta get rid of this looter. Might as well give you a basic sling at least. Alright, several of your newer recruits approach you. Your Batanian highborn warrior have been demanding the freshest cuts of meat and the highest quality bread from your stores, letting them make do with gristle and stale crust. The veterans say this is a privilege of experience and that it will motivate your recruits to improve themselves. We can admonish the highborn warriors for their indiscipline, even though they will be humiliated and may even desert. That's gonna be rough. Tell your recruits that your veterans have indeed earned the right to the best food. I don't want to increase reputation for being cruel. Tell your men they have all earned the right to your esteem, and break out an extra ration of butter to show your appreciation. Generous and morale boost. Propose a compromise. A slightly better ration for troops, knowing it will avoid the fight, but it will come across as indecisive. Impulsive and merciful. Now we're going to go ahead and lose that butter and get that morale boost. I like that. That things are happening. Like, the little events and stuff. That's pretty cool. Alright. Let's see what we can do here.
You finally arrived! I have a few things to say before we attack. We have to be clever. He is a cunning fellow in a low and base kind of way. That you did.
Interesting. Ooh. Okay, the hideouts have changed. Okay, I don't have enough troops. Need at least 25 troops. How far? Oh god, it's so far to Empire lands. It's gonna try to get some. You know what? Let's head over here. I now doubt my normal way of handling a hideout by just getting a bunch of archers and moving up slow and picking them all off. Oh, I should... hang on. Yeah. You are a better quartermaster. You are also a better scout. Alright. But you're going to be most useful as a quartermaster. You're a pretty good engineer, but that's not really what I need right now. See if we can corner these parties. I think we want to try to spread these out a little bit.
Everyone, forward!
These terrains are kind of cool. These snow terrains. Ouch.
Onward! Attack! Hold fire! Fire!
Alright, that should be it. Except that one's running. We need to get our leadership up faster, I think. That's a bunch of looters. That's 30 looters. Alright, I guess I'll take him prisoner. Where can I get rid of them? Let's head up towards Varcheg. Another hideout. Let's really up our nighttime ability. Okay. That's a decent number of troops for the time being, I think. Now, forest bandits, gotta watch out for, because they're archers. So, given that, I think we will shift to the side here. We're going to put you in charge of the archers. And we're going to put everyone in a loose formation.
Move to enemy!
My archers are starting to stop and shoot.
Edward, kill them all!
Get in there. Excellent. One loss. Ooh. I mean, they're not the best archers, but I'll take them. Alright, where are we going to go with these guys? Definitely going to go down the warrior route. We're going to take all of that. We're going to give you those. And then we're going to let the rest be donated to the troops. I think I might want to recruit you.
Hey, so who are you then?
Of course, I did just sell all of my equipment. Which means I've got... Oh, no. I do have equipment on me. Okay. Not much. Alright, we need to buy you some gear. Alright, you are pretty good with a bow. Okay, that'll do for that. Oh, I don't have that kind of money. What did I grab that was too expensive? Reset. Yeah, sorry, we're gonna have to give you a much less impressive. Oh, it was the arrows that I took for myself. All right, let's re-equip you again. That seems a reasonable spot. All right, that's gonna do. Now, are we ready at this point? Well, let's head that way. We'll try to gain some more experience along the way if we can. Oh. That's what I want to do. All right, you were good, really good at what? Scouting. Okay, you are our new scout. Wow, you can see a lot. Okay. Can we hit these raiders? Rank up our troops a bit.
Close in! Stand apart! Show
Oops, accidentally put my sword away. I'm not going to be afraid of losing some troops. We're going to go a little bit more aggressive overall. Alright. Let's keep going. Alright, we will try to take out this group of looters. That's some pretty easy experience.
Footmen! Move! Move now! Charge! Archers! Move! Move now! Advance! You heard it! Now move!
I want my infantry to get there first, and then be backed up by archers.
Footmen! Give them hell!
There we go. Those didn't seem to have a XP donation value, so that's why I kept those. All right. I think it's time we give this hideout assault another shot. See about getting one of our siblings back. Alright, we're still going to do the wait till nightfall to sneak in. So that's the closest to what it used to be. You can take 40 in? Okay. And I'm now slightly concerned about what the forces I'm going to be facing are like. So this is a full-on stealth. All right. Let's start walking. Oh, good. I'm glad that it tells me that there's a chair there. That's important. What's this guy gonna do? Okay. We wait for him to come back. I'm worried about that second guy seeing me. We're going to try to play this real slow, real deliberate. For this guy to pass. Step out behind him. Drag him into the bushes. And now we're playing Assassin's Creed. Basically. into these bushes. This guy should be coming back. Hopefully I'll have time when he pauses to get behind him and stab him. Oh, he doesn't turn. Okay. Good to know. Alright, I can move up. Try to get across this torch spot. I don't know how far up that guy goes. Oh, he doesn't go far. Oh, he doesn't go far at all. Ooh, but he stays for a minute. Okay. We're okay. Alright. Let's keep going. Showing 4 more, like, marked on my map, or on my HUD. I see why they say doing this in the daylight might be more difficult. It certainly would. I hope this guy doesn't turn this way. Okay. This guy coming down the hill. Let's see where he goes. I don't think I could make it to that grass before he would have seen me. Alright, he stops there. That's going to be a hard kill to get in behind him. Oh, no, there's some grass around the corner there. Okay, that's our target. Ooh, is that guy up there going to spot me? Yes, he is. Ow. Oh, mission failed. Okay. That had to be done by stealth. All right. Have to wait for them to come back out. Interesting. I guess we'll try maybe an assault.
Warriors! Move! Right! You heard that, lads? Move! Infantry! Forward! Soldiers! Move!
We'll let them come to us. It's a nice thing about fighting bandit factions is they do always press the attack.
Infantry! Forward! Warriors! Move!
I think. Yep, here they come. I missed my horse and riding skill from my Asari campaign. Alright, most of my infantry have shields.
Soldiers! Form a shield wall! Change formation!
So do theirs. Alright, we're gonna have to advance.
Advance! Attack!
Oops. That's down true. Alright. Let's see if we can go back and try one more time. Otherwise, we will wait till maybe after we do another... Oh. Vintage of victory. Among the loot from your last battle, you discover a vat of fine wine from Astor. You know that you can sell it for a considerable sum, but your men just risk their lives, and they don't seem inclined to pocket silver tomorrow for a drink today. Keep it to sell. Now, smash the top off the amphora and let them drink their fill. We're already disorganized, so that's fine. Alright, let's just try sending troops in. Plundered 300 gold, some spice, some salt.
Look, we can still talk. I'll give you a pouch of silver.
Yeah. Go for it.
I knew you'd come. Great Evan. Damn, brother. Nothing can stop you. Meet me there later, when you're...
Alright.
Don't let your conscience bother you about letting me go, by the way. I won't get back into slaving. Burned too many bridges with my old colleagues, you might say. I'll find some other...
Sure. Ooh, he's real good with the crossbow. Alright. I think we're going to have to end this here. We did divert off of the War Shells content a little bit. But we'll get back to that on the next episode. Thank you for joining me. I hope you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next time. Bye.